Well, I mean, my core unit is, Kid Han, and he trained over there with Milicich's team. That's how he got his break into MMA. He trained Tim Silva. Actually, when he was training Tim when I broke Tim's arm. But he was training him to stand up so we can get mad at his ground coach. And then I brought in my own student, James Horn, who's a brown belt under me. And he's just hungry. And anything that's new out there, that's why I have him around, is because sometimes I've been doing martial arts for a long time. I'm not always on the internet looking for what the newest thing is. I'm not always talking to everybody to find out what the newest thing is. There's times I get, more relaxed about it. Whereas you got a young guy who's hungry and wants to prove himself. He's out there, and every day he's going to give 100% of himself. I brought in also Robert Drysdale, who, is one of the best guys in the world of Jiu-Jitsu. He's a 2007 Abu Dhabi champion. In fact, he choked out the last guy who was considered the Jiu-Jitsu god, Marcelo Garcia. He put the guy in a darce at a minute and a half and choked him, very impressive. And then some of the other coaches I'm bringing in now, Damian Maia will be here in a couple days. He's 8-0, 2-0 in the UFC. Finished both fights with submissions. Phenomenal, jiu-jitsu guy. So that's like my core unit, but then I'm rotating a lot of guys in. I'm trying to get a hold of Marcus Aurelio from the top team, bringing him in. Greg Jackson from New Mexico, bring him in. Dan Henderson, try to bring him in. And so that way my guys can be exposed to as many different styles and as many different ideas as possible. I just want all my guys to have the best coaching possible. I don't want to just bring my guy because, he teaches class for me, so I owe him a favor. Well, this is my guy I've been with. That doesn't mean he's the best guy possible. And I just think that's what a lot of coaches in the past have made. They bring in their people and their unit. And it's like, well, dude, your unit might not be the best at this. Your boxing coach may be good, but there's another one over here that may be better. You owe it to your team to not have those personal allegiances and bring in whatever the best is possible for these guys. This is their life. This is their career. I didn't have the audacity to go ahead and believe that I had the best jiu-jitsu to offer my guys. I'm bringing in two guys that are better at jiu-jitsu than I am. I didn't have that ego where I sat there and go, well, I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu and you've seen me submit. I've had 4 tap-out awards on the UFC. By no means am I going to do that. I'm going to bring in guys that are better at it than I am. And with no shame whatsoever say, this guy is better than I am at this aspect of the game. He can make you better.